Welcome to the podcast, which is all about the world of marketing on television through TV shopping networks and infomercials. Are we on the air? I'm your host, Sean Wilsey, and for over 30 years I hosted shows on cable shopping networks, generating hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, and now I want to be your guide into this world, explaining how it works, why it works, what doesn't work, and introduce you to the people who are making it the success that it is today. Today's show, a little bit of a deviation from our usual topics of conversation, which again are TV shopping networks and infomercials, but staying in the advertising and marketing category with some more of the commercials you voted as the worst or most annoying commercials. Backing up a step for those that don't know, I guess it was probably November on my Facebook, which again, everybody's welcome to find me, Sean Wilsey, just search my name. I asked people, what are the commercials that just are nails on a chalkboard to you, the ones that really annoy you, which is how we got on the whole Hy-Vee commercial. Don't worry, none of those. We're done with those. I promise you, we are done with those. They're doing a very good job, by the way, taking those down. I don't know if because the advertising campaign ended or if the madness people and their record companies finally said, okay, enough, stop using our music. But they're doing a very good job getting those down off the interwebs, becoming much more difficult to find. Anyway, and so I asked people, what are the commercials that annoy you? You voted, and bit by bit now we're just kind of going over some of those. I'll tell you the reason why I'm posting this show today is literally as I record this, it's not even noon on a Monday. And as I mentioned, I often do during the day. I have CNBC on at home as I'm just going about my day. And a commercial came on that immediately annoyed me. I mean, I've never seen this commercial before. It literally, I was walking by the TV, and it was one of those, I stopped in my tracks and watched this. I'm just going to play it. Doesn't really need an introduction, but here is... Whoops, let me get that push. There we go. Here is the reason. It's only a 15-second commercial. And this was on CNBC, by the way, which is, the business network. This wasn't during Young and Restless or something maybe where you would more typically see a commercial of this kind.
If it hurts when you poop sometimes, like pinching off a porcupine, you're sweating, you're next to the loo. Colace is the brand you need to soften stools, we're all agreed. Number 2 should be easy to do.
Trust Colace to soften stools with no stimulants for comfortable relief.
If it hurts when you poop sometimes, like pinching off a porcupine, you're
Okay. I had to play that first part again, because that was, you talk about an attention getter. And that's something that is lost in TV shopping anymore. The hosts used to always start their presentations with an attention getter, setting up the sell. Boy, that is a class A example of an attention getter. That's why I said I was walking by the TV and literally stopped in my tracks because I wasn't looking at the screen at the time when that commercial came on. Because how can that opening line, one more time, not get you?
If it hurts when you poop sometimes, like pinching off a porcupine, you're sweating, you're next to...
That's it. I mean, that the ultimate, whoop, wrong button. Where's my... Yeah, that wins a prize. That for attention getter. But anyway, a couple more here. One of the vote getters shocked me, absolutely shocked me. Multiple people said this commercial, and we're going back to the mid-'80s, annoyed them.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Really? That shocked me that was one of the annoying commercials. Clara Peller is the woman who uttered the catchphrase, "Where's the beef?" Became very famous, in fact, much to the chagrin of the people at Wendy's who wound up firing her. And by the way, she was only paid scale for that. $500, $600, whatever it was. That commercial took off. And she had something here. She tried to milk it for all it was worth and use that catchphrase on another commercial. And because Wendy's couldn't trademark it, so she went on and, or actually, no, her verbiage was, I think I found the beef or something like that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, she was able to make a few bucks off of her catchphrase. But for those that weren't alive back then, you have no idea how much that commercial infiltrated pop culture. It was an immediately recognizable catchphrase. You'd hear comedians make jokes about it. One of the presidential candidates, in fact, that's how I know it was mid-'80s, I think it was Walter Mondale, who's running for president in 1984. I hope I've got this right. I seem to recall he used it in one of the debates against Ronald Reagan. Obviously to no success. He got killed in the election. But that was an annoying commercial to some, which I just found very interesting. But it just goes to show that that's why it's marketing's a tough business. You're not going to please absolutely everyone. It could have been the overexposure because it was played a lot, and a lot of times when something's beaten into the ground like that, it does start to get to the ire of some people. Now the next one, and I'm only going to do a couple here. It's going to be a short show. I could not agree more with the votes for this. We're going back to the 1990s now, or early 2000s maybe. The early 2000s. And this was a popular commercial, ran a lot, and it annoyed the hell out of me. It was one of those, I'm muting my I mean, it's going to kill me just to even play this, but it was one of those where I would have to mute the TV every time this came on. And I am going to apologize in advance. It's probably going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the day now after you hear this, because I'm sure you're going to recognize it as well. For the product was Quiznos subs. Already I can hear people groaning because you know what you're about to hear. I still don't understand this commercial. I really don't.
We love these subs because they are good to us.
Let me explain it, because the audio... Well, how the hell do I explain this? They're called, what are they? Sponge monkeys. And I just learned this term a few weeks ago when I was researching these ads that I'll be playing. They look kind of like guinea pigs, maybe. Their mouths are a human mouth upside down. One is playing a guitar. One has a hat on like you would have seen Laurel and Hardy wear. The other has on a pirate's hat, the one that's playing the guitar. And then the one is singing these words. It's the only way I can explain it.
He Quiznos subs. They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them. They got a pepper bar.
Quiznos new Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey.
He Quiznos subs.
Quiznos. Toast.
I don't know what to say. What the hell? I almost want to play a Hy-Vee commercial now to cleanse the palate. What were they thinking, I guess? What was that marketing company, their ad agency? They had to have fired that agency. Because, and here's a comment that I think does kind of tell the story. One of the persons who responded to my Facebook request said, and he's right, he said, I'm an ad guy, or used to be, and even an annoying commercial can be effective because Quiznos is now in your head. That commercial annoyed people. It's in your head. You know the brand. And at the end of the day, that's part of it, is getting the brand out there, getting the name out there. So that commercial, as annoying as it is, and if you disagree, I would love to comment on any of my social media. If you think that is just a work of art, I would give you all, in fact, I'll do it right now. Early plug for my social media. Twitter, Facebook, even my YouTube channel, Shawn Wilsie. It's my full name, ShawnWilsie. Instagram, SWilsie, SWilsie. Find me on any of those forms of social media, and let me know what's good about that. Don't just say I like it. Tell me what is good about. I'm going to play it again, just because I don't get it. I'm a marketing guy, an ad guy by nature. I don't get this.
We love these subs.
We love the subs. That's what he said.
They are good to
Because they are good to us.
The Quiznos subs.
The Quiznos subs. They're tasty, they're crunchy, they're warm because they toast them.
They got a pepper bar.
They got a pepper bar. And then the announcer comes in. Maybe I'm the only one. No, I know I'm not, because a number of you voted for that. So anyway, that is just, again, a look. I'm just going to drop these in. I'm not going to devote a whole week or month to doing these. We'll drop these in as we can. I am going to tease, however, an honorable mention, shall we say, going out to one of the shopping networks, to ShopHQ, because they, on what was it, Sunday, March 13th, gave the world a very good example of why remote shows are often a bad idea, and why celebrity guests don't always work. Now, and again, the host on this, Allie, brilliant. Allie, if you're listening, seriously, because she had to navigate a three-ring circus. She was at their studios in Minneapolis, and they had their I don't know how you describe her title. Well, anyway, I'm just going to tease this because we'll go into full detail on this later. The guest was there with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just going to tiny bit of audio here. What you're about to hear is supposed to be selling a kitchen appliance. Okay, so this is live television. This is supposed to be selling an air fryer. Just listen closely.
All right, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna try in a few minutes.
So awesome.
I'm on TV right now.
That's Shaquille O'Neal, by the way.
Few minutes. Thank you. Got a camera?
Yes.
All right, rub it up.
Michelle.
Wrap it up, Michelle.
Here, do you want to hold your wings?
Yeah.
Am I in your way?
I got it.
What an amazing time to be in Hollywood, Florida, right? Enjoying some delicious.
Oh, Allie. I don't know, Allie, the host. She's one of their newer hosts at ShopHQ. I've been there. I know what she was going through because she's the face in front of the camera and what's going on. This, by the way, is a good example. And Marvin Siegel and I'm kind of previewing a show that I've recorded, but will be coming out after this one. We'll use the term overproduced, and he's right with regards to a lot of what's going on in TV shopping these days. I've used that term in the past as well. This is an example of what we call underproduced, where there should have been dress rehearsals, there should have been a half dozen minimum stylists all on set getting ready to move things in and out. This is underproduction, and you wind up with that. And I'm going to go into more detail on a future show. But what they did was they left the host high and dry in Minneapolis to try and navigate this.
I pick two and you pick two.
What are we giving away?
We're giving away 4 air fryers.
Four air fryers. We are going to give them away. Are you doing them right now?
Yep, you pick two and I'll pick two.
Okay, let's go get them. The air fryers that
They're
we're
right
giving
there.
away. Okay. We're doing a giveaway right now.
Yes, we are.
Apparently to the shock of the guest.
So, Pat, you pick two people, I pick two people. Go it.
Oh, bless their hearts. Again, I am not criticizing the hosts at all. This is where you rely as an on-air talent on the people behind the scenes to have things set up so that this doesn't happen. Because again, the job is to sell product, and unfortunately, it just it was a train wreck. It absolutely, it's just everything that could have gone wrong did, and it's all preventable. It's all preventable. And as I said, we'll go into more detail later. Or maybe not. I mean, I'm kind of doing the show right now. But again, there's Shaquille O'Neal, who, by the way, I respect greatly. I read an article about him in Entrepreneur magazine, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so ago, because, you know, he really has become a marketing and business genius. The way that he uses his image, and he invests in these companies that he does so much business with. I don't know that he's connected with ShopHQ in that sort of way, but he's one who needs a script to work. If you see him in a commercial, that's a script. Here he was, unscripted for an hour. It shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened. His name is on the product. The product apparently does sell very well, but wow, this was, from a television standpoint, just a train wreck.
Here we've got the greatest air fryer made, and then Shaq gets to give them away, too. I mean, what a great day is it to just be in Florida with Shaquille O'Neal, with the greatest air fryer that we sell on the market, and he was able to give 4 of them.
What it looked like was if you took Shaquille O'Neal and put him in your grandmother's kitchen for an hour, and those two were just hanging out together. Because this sweet woman that's doing this in Florida, they should have had a host there. I don't know why they just sent, seriously, like your Nana to work with Shaquille O'Neal, who's 4 times her size. It was
right now. Okay.
So here is
I
what
want to give away some more.
Are we giving away more? Are we giving away more?
Okay. Here's the deal. I want to get this home. If you were somebody who
I'll
was there and saying,
and again, Allie, God bless you, Allie, the poor girl. And she's new. She hasn't been doing this that long. You don't understand how tough it is. If you're a host and you have a 3-ring circus that you are having to be the same voice in, I don't know what they're paying her. She just earned her check for the year with that 1 hour. It's because there's only so much you can do.
Today only, we have a price of
I'll get the video on my YouTube at some point.
$69.98. It will expire at midnight tonight. It's your one and only chance to get it home. Now, an air
fryer again. It must be a Shaq sausage, always causing trouble, you know?
She's cutting up some sausage.
All righty. We'll let people eat those, and then we'll come back and do a couple things.
So here's the
grab a fork.
Oh, and then the audio, because the audio kept cutting in and out. So
is trying to get in on that.
Again, this is everything here was preventable. With good planning, everything here is preventable. And then the show ends where they're. I'm playing audio, by the way. I'm playing the show.
That cyclonic air.
Because you don't hear the guest. In Florida, it became like they were doing 2 shows at once. You had Allie in Minneapolis doing one show. You had the team in Florida doing another show, and they didn't overlap. So, bless her heart. I'll get the video up on my YouTube channel at some point because a lot of this is visual, but it's just, this is plan it, rehearse it, get a host. If you're doing a remote, for the love of God, get a trained host to do it live with the guest. Don't put a guest with a guest, because that's what happened. They sent a guest to work with a guest together, and unfortunately it didn't work out. So it gave me material. That's all I care about. Listen, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss a show, and then you can listen to the archive of past shows. I already plugged my social media, so check it out. By the way, we are now on most of the podcasting apps, so it's just about everyone has us now. Pandora's the last holdout, but just about every other one has the show. It's free, so go there and check out all the past shows. Big One with Marv Siegel. Next time around, this has been a King Bobby production.
Yes, I know, Travis. That's why we give such bargains.